What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with why do Australians love to go barefoot? This is a good question that I've wondered about. Why do y'all love to go barefoot? Before we jump in and figure out why, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. What we got?
If people are asked to typify aspects of Australian culture, barefoot would be in there.
It's been called one of the weirdest, perplexing, odd, unexplainable Australian cultural habits.
It's gotta be.
There's a strain that runs through Australian culture. You can go
It's
barefoot.
gotta just walking everywhere barefoot, like no thongs on at least. It's just barefoot. And it's too hot out there to be walking barefoot. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all can't be going everywhere just barefoot. You gotta have something on your feet. Gotta have something.
And say, in so doing, I am living out Australian culture.
Now, this might seem like an ordinary habit to everyday Australians, but actually, it's not so normal to other people around the world.
Nah. You cut your foot on a rock, bro. Like I don't know, bro. You just step on a piece of glass that's out somehow, some way. It's too much risk. And just walking everywhere barefoot. I understand, like on a beach or something, but just walking everywhere, it's a risk. I feel like has anybody cut their feet on rocks or glass or anything like that? It's the weirdest
There
thing
isn't
about
a shoe
Australia.
shortage in Australia, and it doesn't take much effort to put on a pair of shoes. So do Australians really love their land so much they don't need any layers between it and their feet?
Okay, that's
Feet are a
saying.
funny thing. You know, and most people don't like feet. And I think that it's just something that we shouldn't be promoting or drawing attention to.
The truth is, for most of human existence, everyone was barefoot.
Facts.
Humans
Facts.
started wearing shoes about 40,000 years ago. So why did Australians begin to take them off?
Australia marketed itself to the migrants it needed. There was a need for workers and inhabitants. So how do you attract someone from a cold, damp tenement building in Glasgow or in Manchester or in London? Well, you show them images of life down under. And that involves the privilege, if you like, of going barefoot. You can leave your miserable life behind, come and make a new life in a new world.
The whole year round you may surf and swim and sunbathe. Cool Pacific breezes temper our summer, while bright sunny days mark our incomparable winter.
Then the culture developed of removing your shoes as a sign that you've left the Northern Hemisphere behind. This is a new country, sun-loving, fun-loving place.
I feel that.
Cast off your footwear and embrace the land.
This is crazy, bro. They just riding on the side of this. This is crazy. This is, I don't know. I need shoes. I always need shoes. Some kind of shoe, whether it be some slides, flip-flops, tennis shoes, basketball shoes. I need shoes. My feet are
And
sensitive.
not only have Australians cast off their footwear and embraced the land, they've embraced the leisure lifestyle.
Ooh, now that looks fun.
There isn't a lot of everyday activities you can't do barefoot. You can go into stores and supermarkets.
That's crazy.
You can buy your fruit and vegetables. You can even go into liquor stores. In fact, you can go just about anywhere in public, unless there's a dress code. And the Australian dress code is very casual.
Well, we are a rather relaxed country, and I think that's just due to the wonderful climate that we have. However, I think some of our relaxed ideals have become a little sloppy. Even just walking around the streets or into shopping centres, you know, I just think wearing shoes is appropriate. Some of the places where I have seen terrible barefootedness is, you know, obviously on aircrafts, in a cinema, the library, you know, cafes, restaurants, places that you should never see your feet.
But
That's I mean, I can understand why she feels that way. I can understand. But I'm from America where this is not common to walk. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot, maybe walk around the house. But you don't. You're not allowed to go into most stores. It's like no shoes, no shirt, no service. In a lot of stores, and so you're not allowed to go in most stores. You're out in a lot of public places barefoot. You gotta have some kind of shoes, some kind of flip flop, something on your feet. Gotta have something.
Australian feet have also taken the world stage. Our cricketers participate in earthing. We've pioneered barefoot bowls, barefoot water ski jumping, and we even have a world-famous children's entertainer from the Wiggles. And if that's not enough, the founder of the Barefoot movement is also Australian.
Some of the benefits of being barefoot are increased power output, better alignment, better muscle activation. We have over 200,000 nerve endings in our feet, and being out of shoes lets those nerve endings give our brain feedback. Getting back to a natural state and using our body how it was meant to be used is really beneficial, and it's really starting to get some traction. There's a lot more research now going into barefootedness. It's growing here in Australia, it's growing all around the world.
Okay, so is it true?
I need to see this research. I need to see the benefits of this research. Why? Would it help you send the nerves, whatever, signals to your brain, but it just signals that, hey, walk here, don't walk here. Or what's the benefits?
There are barefooters everywhere in Australia.
Australia is a highly urban society, one of the most urban societies in the world. And one myth is the idea that everyone in Australia will kick off their shoes at the first opportunity. Most people choose to live in large cities. So there's a fantasy first about the bush. The bush is celebrated, even though most people don't want to live there. And there's also the idea of the beach. The beach is the kind of paradise.
So let's break this down. Despite being a bush and beach-loving culture, 90% of Australians live in urban cities. While not entirely uncommon to see barefooters in these cities, most barefooting happens around beaches, parks, or indoors.
In Australia, there is a trade between work and leisure. You work hard, and then you're free. Going barefoot is more associated with being closer to nature.
Okay.
Very different from the original colonial culture of Britain. People are freer, much less protocol. And the symbol of that is to decide not to wear shoes because you're having fun, you're at leisure. And Australia is a leisure culture.
So whether you love or loathe going barefoot, when you're in Australia, you can kick off your shoes and your feet can enjoy a little freedom.
I don't even not wear shoes at home. You know, I just don't not have. Do you not wear shoes?
Yep, I'm barefoot right now.
I'm the same as that woman. Like, you can always catch me with shoes on my feet. In my crib, shoes on my feet, like, at all times. I don't know. Like I said, the U.S. culture is different, too. So, yeah, I just always got shoes on my feet, no matter what. But that's very interesting. The barefoot movement. That's all we got for this. So y'all talk to me. Do y'all go barefoot? Why do you go barefoot? Is it that more of a sense of freedom to go barefoot? Know what I'm saying? Is it because of leisure? It just feels better on your feet and just like it. And that's just how you were raised. Y'all talk to me. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy Neal. Out.